What is up there, guys? This is Cobrak, and in this video I want to talk about an upcoming change in patch 7.1 to the way the prestige and the honor system is going to work in the future of PvP. I mentioned just a little bit in that video. So basically what happens right now when you press the prestige button, if you go on the talents page right here, you press the prestige button, your honor level gets set back down to 1, you lose all of your honor talents, but you gain a prestige rank, right? And you do this in order to attain things like, you know, unique collectible pets. I believe that there's going to be titles and mounts further down the line. You can also do it to get special PvP artifact transmogs, like the one that we've got here. Oh my god, man, fucking love this transmog. We fought so hard, man, to get this. I'm so proud of it, alright, it's awesome. But in patch 7.1, what's going to happen when you press the prestige button is nothing. Well, okay, something happens, but you don't get any penalty, right? You press the damn prestige button in 7.1. You don't lose anything. You don't lose any honor talents. Your honor level goes back down to 1 regardless, and you gain a prestige. So you lose nothing by pressing the prestige button. You just press the button and get rewards, right? And fill up all the levels again. You don't lose any of the honor talents. There's just no penalty to it. Now, quite a lot of people have had an opinion on this. I expressed a little bit of skepticism towards this new system for a couple of reasons which I'm going to go into. I expressed a little bit of skepticism towards this new system in the comments of the video, but I didn't want to go too to town on it until I had, you know, a lot of time to really think it through and think about what I'm going to say and try and really pinpoint what it is that I just don't like about it that much. And I feel like I might be a minority on this, alright? I am prepared to be a minority on this. I'm expecting a lot of you guys, you know, maybe just like the idea of the system flat out and are looking forward to progressing through the prestige ranks without having to lose all of your honor talents and just go on your merry way and you know, earn your prestige ranks. And that's because overall, I think that this change is going to be viewed by most people as a quality of life improvement, right? It's just nice. The idea of not losing the honor talents that you've worked hard to level up and acquire is just a nice idea, alright? Makes you feel all warm and fuzzy inside, in the short term at least. And also another problem that a lot of people are talking about is, well, it sucks for arena players to lose all of their honor talents if they want to press the prestige button. Like, a lot of arena players were not feeling motivated enough to press the prestige button and lose all of their honor talents in exchange for things like, you know, the artifact transmog, the artifact PvP transmog, and whatever else comes down the line, you know, the pets, the mounts, the prestige titles, and also the badge and the portrait, those kinds of things. A lot of arena players felt like that content was just gated to them, because they didn't want to sacrifice their PvP talents, right, by pressing the prestige button. And I sort of understand that. I sort of understand that. If you're an arena player mainly, but you're also interested in prestiging, then sure, I can totally understand why you're happy with that. But I want to spend a while just talking about some reasons that speak against the incoming change, and actually in favour of just losing our PvP talents or suffering some kind of really meaningful penalty to our character strength. Something that's like a real challenge to overcome when you press the prestige button. Because I think that it's important. I think that it's important that we have this challenge there, and that it's not just a mindless grind that anybody can passively do by just entering, you know, arenas, rated battlegrounds, or just doing any form of PvP and just progressing your way through the ranks and just breezing through it, basically. So the main reason that I'd go to for speaking out against the upcoming changes in 7.1 is that in 7.1 there is no prestige to prestiging. All right, 7.1 removes the prestige from actually prestiging. Who the fuck cares about actually gaining prestige and getting cool artifact transmogs like this one, and the badges and the titles, if everybody is going to get them because it's just a passive grind? You see what I mean? Everybody is going to have this transmog in 7.1. Fucking everyone who plays any kind of PvP is going to have this transmog. And that fucking sucks. You know why? Because struggle makes the reward feel all the more awesome, right? You know how fucking cool it feels to have this transmog right now? I grinded from honor level 1 to 50 in 1 week right? I slacked on a couple of the days. It shouldn't have been as close a call as it was, but we still played the shit out of the game. I played like 13 hours on the last day. And we got there just in time, you know, we met our goal, 1 to 50 in 1 week, and we got this transmog unlocked. Fucking awesome. And I fucking love this staff now because of it. You know, I didn't even think that it looked that good. I mean, it looks fucking awesome. But I wasn't like that fixated on how awesome it looked. I just wanted it because I thought there are barely any warlocks out there right now who have this artifact transmog, right? There are barely any fucking warlocks out there who have this thing at this point in time. That's why I wanted it. That's the main reason. Now, you know what? I look at this staff now and I think this is the most fucking awesome staff in the entirety of Azeroth, alright? No one has a sicker looking staff than this. Do you know why I think that? Because I fucking bust my fucking gamer balls trying to get this shit, alright? Now consider if I had just hit the prestige button and I didn't lose any of the honor talents, I didn't have to grind any of them back up, and the BGs were just a brain dead grind, or I could have just queued arenas if I actually enjoyed arenas, which I really don't that much. But just consider that. Consider if I just spammed arenas and I just got this staff passively. I wouldn't even have transmogged to it. You know, I wouldn't even have transmogged to this staff. Look at it. It's a beautiful thing, and I wouldn't have even bothered, right? Because I'd look around when I'm walking around Dalaran, and fucking everybody would have it. Because there's no goddamn penalty to prestiging in 7.1. Also, quick point as well about people saying, oh, well, you know, arena players should be allowed to reap some of the rewards from prestiging as well, because they're PvPing a lot, you know, so why shouldn't they be able to, you know, get this cool transmog and stuff like that through playing arenas? Well, why should, like, they shouldn't be able to get it. They shouldn't, right? For the same reason that through playing a lot of battlegrounds, it doesn't matter how many battlegrounds I play, I can't get gladiator titles. You know? I can't get fucking the gladiator mount and the gladiator titles. I can't get raiding, you know, PvE achievement titles from spamming battlegrounds. Why should I be able to, you know what I'm saying? Like, maybe this is a bit of a weaker point or something and I'm missing something here, but if you play arena, you reap all of the rewards. If you don't like playing arena, or you just like playing 2v2, because let's face it, a lot of people don't actually play anything close to serious 3v3 arena, right? A lot of people play casual ass 3s, a lot of 2v2s, or a lot of battlegrounds, while doing things like, I don't know, the weekly heroics and things like that, right? I just kind of feel like, why should the dudes who you know, play 3v3 arena and hammer out arenas all day, arena players, you know, why should they be able to get the rewards that I can get through grinding BGs? I'm a BG hero, man. That's what I'm committed to, you know? And these are my cool little rewards that are being taken away in 7.1. Well, they're not being taken away, but just everybody's gonna get them. And it just doesn't quite make them as cool. And I don't know, I think that point stands. I think that point stands. Maybe you guys want to discuss down below in the comments and stuff like that, completely encourage that shit, but it just seems strange to me that if you play arena, you can get everything, arena rewards, the prestige rewards, all the rest of it. It's fucking awesome for you, you know? And you're not going to lose any honor talents doing it in 7.1. And yet in battlegrounds, you get the same stuff as the arena guys are going to get through the prestiging, only arguably slower. I think that just spamming 3v3 arenas actually gets you more, right? It's like 125 honor per win, not counting like the weekly first win. That's a pretty quick honor gain. I mean, I wouldn't be as salty about it as if BGs give you like a lot more honor than arenas. Should we join in on this? We'll leave them to it. Anyways, what I was considering, like, because you know I always like to suggest new ways that things could be done, improvements and stuff like that. I know it's not going to make any impact. What, you really think that I think that there's going to be a Blizzard guy watching this video and they're going to go, you know what, he has a point, you know? I don't think so. Okay, I don't think so. These are all just my opinions and my thoughts and shit. Wouldn't a better system be just to not get any honor at all from rated PvP? Like rated battlegrounds, rated arena. Just don't get any honor at all, but your honor talents are all just pre-unlocked as soon as you enter like a rated instance. You know? And you set up your bars there and stuff, and the action bars just save. Then every time you enter like a rated instance, like a rated BG or rated arena, all of your honor talents just activate right? So it doesn't matter like what honor level you are and stuff like that, you know, and you don't have to go through the fucking... Like, for an arena player, that must be irritating, right? You ding max level, and you have to spend an age in battlegrounds. Or just spamming 2v2s and shit to unlock all of your shit. All of your honor talents until you can actually queue series 3v3s. That shit must be irritating. Why not just remove that? Why not just remove the entire prestige system from arenas completely and just give them all of the fucking honor talents, right? And then leave the prestige system in all of its, you know, huge prestige penalty, honor talent deleting glory to us battleground players. I know there might be some battleground players who like the idea of holding onto the honor talents when you press prestige. You could just have a new penalty. I can't think of anything right now on the spot, alright? But for pressing the prestige button, I just feel like there should be something that actually makes it prestigious, okay? I think that there should be something that makes you think like, wow, dude, that guy's prestige 4 times. Not like, oh, he's prestige 4. I guess he's just been playing for a while then. It's so much more lame to say the latter, isn't it? It's so much more lame. And I don't want it to get like, I think that the next transmog for this staff is like the blue variation. I don't want it to be in 7.1, or you can now unlock the blue variation because you can prestige up to prestige 5 or whatever. And me to get that blue staff and just be like, well, who the fuck cares? And I look around and dial around, or the next battleground I queue up, and every fucking warlock, well, the ones that haven't re-rolled yet, all have the goddamn blue PvP staff. Because it's just brain dead now, you know, to farm up the prestige. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? I think you all see what I'm saying. Feel free to issue counterpoints below. Let me know if you agree. Let me know if you disagree. All the rest of it. Like I said, I know that nothing's going to change from this, but I just thought I'd throw my thoughts out there on this. And it's one of the things that I'm definitely not looking forward to for patch 7.1. Until then, though, I'm going to enjoy using this stuff and feeling like I actually earned something, you know. There it is. Anyhow, that's my thoughts on that. That's my thoughts on that. Thanks for watching, guys. Keep it fucking civil in the comments, alright? Calm down, everyone. It ain't even that bloody serious to disagree every now and again. There's my thoughts. Thanks for stopping by. Enjoy the rest of your day. I'm going to catch all of you guys just a tad bit later. Remember, you can support the channel by liking, commenting, and subscribing, and checking out our Patreon page, which is always linked below in the description. So cheers again, everyone, and I will see you all tomorrow. We did it, mate! I'm drinking it. This is what this game comes to. This is what this game